One thing I kind of want to get at real quick. It's kind of underrated with DJ Reader and those guys in the middle. It's really underrated needing to double team people. A lot of people you don't really think about that. Like as I just say as a casual fan, just watching football, you never really like pay a lot of attention when you have to double team guys, especially if you have to double team more than one. That leaves a linebacker wide open for a play. That means they're gonna have to double off to the linebacker, which means they both start on the D lineman there on say the D tackle or the nose guard. They'll be both on him, and then they have to push him back far enough to get to the secondary, and then break off onto that guy in the secondary, which is going to be your linebackers or say blitzing safety or whatever you want to have, whatever you have you. Um, so if Logan Wilson or ADG, either of those guys, because I know that Marcus Bailey has the potential to be really good, but since he was seventh round, I'm just gonna leave him.
Yeah, injury history too.
Yeah,
so that's fair.
So I'm gonna leave him out for right now. But if either of those guys or anybody that we have in the secondary from pickups during the off season, if any of those guys they'll come free now because if our D linemen garner those double teams when those you get those double teams, and it's kind of underrated where you offensive linemen, it's really actually a lot harder than you think it would be to get off a double team and go to the linebackers because the linebackers are always watching what's happening in the backfield. They're watching play flow, where stuff's going. They're watching offensive linemen's feet because offensive linemen got to reach a certain way to get to a guy to make sure they have the edge on him. If say they're running a pitch to the outside to the left, offensive linemen will start by going to the left and kind of stepping that way and kind of trying to block people off from there. So if you get that double team and the linebackers can read that, especially if you have really good reading linebackers, they can shut down a run game easy. If you have to double team a couple guys on the front, because breaking off that double team to get to a faster linebacker, a guy who can actually move and then make plays, it's not as easy as it sounds. Of course, it sounds like just go and do it, but it's really not.
And not to mention that both DJ Reader and Geno Atkins have multiple times broken through double teams. So can you imagine both of them on the line at the same time?
Yeah, they'll go out there, kill double teams, and regardless, even if they miss the double team and they get to the safety or to the linebackers, that's going to leave Geno or DJ Reader just a free shot at whoever's running the ball, whoever has the ball. And then if they don't break those, it is really an underrated part of the game, forcing a double team. Because when you force a double team, you just ruin schemes. Because you'll have schemes where a guy's supposed to just automatically miss the D tackle. Like you'll have a nose tackle and your guard and your center are supposed to double him. If that guy in the middle doesn't need a double team, your left guard can just go straight up to a linebacker, and that shuts your linebacker off, which then leaves the hole wide open for people like Le'Veon Bell who are going to watch the bowl, or running backs, like any of the running backs in the league, like Saquon, or any of those guys, even the Ravens game, which is kind of I'd say more of like a kind of not really option, but like option football gets hard when you have to double people kind of thing. So you'll start to run the option. Say Lamar goes back and tries to read the end, but then you have a guy coming straight at you from the middle needing the double team, and then those linebackers have time to read and they can get over there to stop Lamar if he goes over there. And especially with Logan Wilson, like I know he can make tackles in open field. Like he's not the absolute craziest tackler in open field, but he can make those plays. Like he's going to make a lot of those plays.
Yeah. So, and going back to the double team thing, the thing is with Geno Atkins, him being older, with him being older, and DJ Reader going to be his eventual replacement, that gives us the option to start rotating guys in and out again.
Yeah, like how we did when we were good, yeah.
And that gives us the option to stack the zero techniques on either side and just blow up the front of the offensive line. This is going to be what should have been when Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald got together. Yeah, this will be what it should have been. And people, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be fun to watch them. They're going to create a lot of turnovers, and it's going to be fun to watch this defense.